Hey, welcome to Ward Wrenching. Today we're going to be talking about the driver drill. We're going to talk about what it is, how it works, when would we use it, and how much should we really pay for it. But first we need to do a heads up. So this is the M18 driver drill. And so how this works is we have our battery pack here, we've got the main handle, trigger, light, you have the brushless motor in the back, then you have the chuck and rotating assembly up front with this clutch. And then we would throw our drill bit or drive bit, whatever we're working on, in here. We'll rotate this, clamp down, and then once you get it all the way, say on your bit, you'll hear it click. That's how you know it's secure. It ratchets in place, and then we just loosen her up to get our bit out. We have two speeds here. We have 1 and 2. So 1 gives you up to 450 RPM. We would use that when we're working on, if we're drilling through plastics, things like that, where you don't want your drill bit to get super hot. It's going to melt the plastic and it'll ruin the material you're working on. In my instance, I leave it on 2 because I'm really just drilling through firewalls or pieces of steel whenever I use the drill. I don't use it that often. And then the clutch here, we would use that if we are working on driving screws in. So we'd run it down to 1 if we're working on something real delicate, like finishing wood for cabinets or plastics again. And then Milwaukee actually has a chart on kind of their recommendations of what clutch setting you should set it on for your material you're drilling into. In my instance, I just leave it on the drill setting because I only use it as a drill. If I need to run screws or bolts, I'll either use my impact driver or I'll use an impact wrench, because 99% of all the work I do is on cars. So how this clutch works is you'll dial it down based on the amount of torque you need per the chart on Milwaukee. And so say we have it on 12. Well, if we're running a screw into whatever the material is, when it reaches that resistance level, it will lessen the chance of you stripping out a screw, as opposed to a normal drill, which will just keep going and it'll strip out your screw pretty badly. But like I said, I just use it for the drill setting. So one area that I've really used this was when I put the Holley Sniper in the engine, and I had to drill some holes through the firewall, so I was able to use a hole saw here, get all that wiring through. I also used it when I was working on the dash. I needed to drill some holes from some toggle switches. Or if I'm fabricating something, it's great for just making holes. If you're getting real technical on the holes, then you might want to look at a drill press, but for my use, this works just fine. So how much should you spend on a driver drill? I use Milwaukee because my family and friends, they all work in professional construction, and they use Milwaukee. So when I first started buying battery powered tools, because I used to only use air tools, I was like, well, I'm just going to get Milwaukee, so that way all of our batteries are interchangeable, and if I need to borrow a tool, I can get it from you, or you can borrow a tool from me, and so forth. But just make sure you get a reputable brand. So Ryobi is great, Makita, Milwaukee, DeWalt, stuff like that. If you're not going to be doing a lot of work, say you just need this for one thing, go with the Harbor Freight Bauer brand, and then when that breaks, then go get your nice power tool. But whenever you do pick out your battery powered tool, so like say you get one of the top 4, the Ryobi, Makita, DeWalt, and Milwaukee, you're going to want to stay with them because their batteries, you want to stay with the battery line. So I can pull the battery off of this and I can throw it on an impact wrench, or I can throw it on my ratchet, things like that. So that's what I like about it, is that the batteries are all interchangeable. And that's why I stick with Milwaukee. And I like Milwaukee because, again, all my family used them and friends. But also they have a really great line of tools for people that work on cars, which that's why I went with it. But again, you don't have to get Milwaukee. You don't have to go spend all the money. You can use the Harbor Freight. You can get one of the other 4 big brands. They're all good. For the Milwaukee kit, you're looking at $179 on Amazon. Now, what does the kit get you? It's going to get you the driver drill here, but it'll also give you an impact driver, 2 batteries, and a charger. And that's kind of your entry into power tools, is you're going to get a driver drill combo. So that's what I like. Like I said, it's $179 on Amazon. You can go to Home Depot and you can get it for about $150, or you can order it online from Home Depot and get it shipped to your house. So If I only had one tool though, like say I can't get the kit right now, I need a drill or a driver. I'm getting the drill because it is more versatile, I guess. I can run bits on here. It's not optimal for my use, but I can get the job done with it. So that's my recommendation on it. So we talked about kind of what it is, how it works, when we should use it, and like I said, how much should we really pay for it. If you're interested in purchasing a driver drill, check out the links in the description. Also go check out our website, link in the description at wardwrenching.com. We have a free garage checklist there that'll help you get started on kind of all the different tools you would need to get your starter garage. We also have an advanced list for those of you that might kind of need some ideas of what tool do I need next. Maybe that'll kind of spark some ideas in your head.